Okay. Now it should work. At least it better. Of course, as soon as I turn it on, everything goes flump. Ugh. Alright, anyway. Back to where we were. If it'll let me. If I'm gonna shut down my whole internet if this keeps doing this. This should not be like this. This is not even that much data. This is ridiculous. I will lose my mind. Alright, let's see. Father Jacob 34, Mom was 29. And yet we are being told that they were adopted. So, let's see if we can find anything. Alright, so born in 1858. Alright, so the census doesn't go back that far. Probably why they have a problem. But then again, it depends on when they were adopted. So let's start with the 1860 view. There they are. And they're both 4. So somebody on the stone is wrong. So this puts their birth here at 1856. So are they both wrong? Then they both be wrong. That's dumb. Now let's look at the actual record. Oh man, this is faded. Ah, that's terrible. Zoom. How did you translate that? I mean, I can make Benjamin out there. Alright, let's look for numbers. 4 and 4. How do we know? I know it says 1860, but... were they late? Nope, July of 1860. So they were 4 years old, and they lived here, which takes their date of birth completely off from the stones. Fun times. Well, then we should probably adjust it, too, when we're searching for her. Alright, so let's get out of here. Oh, boy. Yes, it's 58. How can you mistake a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old? I mean, that seems like common sense to me. What are her siblings' ages? So was Samuel adopted too? Alright. So let's see. I mean, there is an 1850 census, but it doesn't look like this. In fact, it's a lot harder to decipher because it's the most basic crap you've ever seen. It'll literally just say head of household and how many people live in the house, and if one of them is married, if they're from the U.S., or if they migrated, and do they speak English, what kind of grade school do they compete in, blah, 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 blah. So that's that. Alright, so... I literally just turn it back on and then turn this on, so that's why it took a minute for all those other things to load. Okay. Was she christened? Oh, this is about her kid. Well, it'd be nice to actually find some christening papers. They used to be just as valuable a document tool as a death or a birth certificate. Is this her actual marriage record, or is this somebody else? It's possible it's her kid. No, it's hers. Is this something a little bit more detailed? Oh, man. Okay. Up, up, up. Oh, I was staring right at it. Perfect. Owen Smith. So apparently that's her husband, obviously. Was unmarried. Does it say parents? Nope. Used to be that they would actually have in here, like, the daughter of, even if it was just the dad. Because you know how it was. Men ruled everything back then. Yep. No family member to speak of. I mean, I understand her wanting to find this information, but I have to be completely honest. It's going to be hard fought. I mean, how do they even know that they were adopted? Did they say they were adopted? You know what? Let's try George. George. Why isn't the rest of his info on here? It's right there. Okay. I'm going to adjust this. It's terrible, but at the same time, you know, it's easier to find a male than it is to find a female. Just because their names don't change usually. George Foster. Also used to be that if you were going to adopt somebody, you didn't just walk into an orphanage and say, I want that one. Most times the adoptions happen between families. So it's likely that if they were adopted, they were born to another family member who couldn't take care of them, and so this family took them in instead. Let's see. It's not the same. 1938. I'm actually going to change this to 56 just because of what that census said. And you're going to say Ohio for good measure. What did he actually die in Ohio? Okay, yeah, he did. Alright. Nope. Okay. Whew. This is actual obituary? It looks like it. But that's January 6th. Man, I get lost in my tabs. Okay. What's it say? The most basic crap available. Of course it does. That doesn't help me at all. Yeah, there he is. Ooh. Okay. It has been a long day. Okay, this is his spouse and his child, so that doesn't count. Can we just... Okay, here's his marriage certificate. Right? Yes. Oh, it's not so faded like the other one, thank goodness. I take that back. Although it's not as terrible. Oh, and when you zoom in, it's clearer up. Okay. And no parents. Great. That falls flat. What is this? Well, the good news is we found the family. Oh, just basic numbers again. I mean, I understand statistics, but why? Wasn't it more important to trace lineage? Or did just everybody expect everybody to remember? People are too lazy to walk from their house to their mailbox these days. How in the world did they think that we were just going to memorize all this? Keep going. Oh, wow, I'm tired. But like I said, I just didn't want to just skip on this and disappear. Alright, let's just make sure, like, do all the other siblings exist on here? Okay. So, parents. So, William. William on here? No. He is not. Is he on here? No. Where is he? Oh, wait. Oh, that's what the M stands for, Marlon. But his name is William. Ooh. Man, I hate that. That also is so confusing. Can you just... Alright, fine. You want to be called Marlon, can you... Or Marion... Whatever. Let's fix this. Can we fix this? I need to fix this. This is date of birth in the 47s. George. Yep. So, we're going to fix this. It is his middle name. It's probably also his nickname. So we're going to actually add that to the nickname as well. But his name is William. Who owns this one? Okay, nobody I've heard of. So I don't think it'll be a problem. We can pull up Mr. William here. Well, they don't really have that much information, do they? Of course not. I don't really think I'm going to find anything on her. I mean, as you can see, there's not even an option for adoption stuff. It's usually if you just catch it somewhere in the information, if somebody wrote it somewhere. You know what? No, we'll do Sarah. Sarah. We're gonna just push it. What? Yes, I know that. You know what then? We're gonna deal with it. They're gonna have to get over it. If his first name's that, it's that. I don't know what else to tell them. Alright. So we've added William, or fixed William, I should say. Next kid. Where'd it go? Are you... It's because I shut that off, isn't it? Good job. I'm looking for like some purple here. Say I've clicked on it before or something. Let's reset. Please. Well, there's that one. Let's pull me back up the census. 1900, 1900, 1860. Alright. There we go. Okay, so Ben. He's on here. James. Eliza. I don't see a Samuel, and I saw that name. Sam. Where is Sam? Let's see. Is this it? I'd like to know. Ooh, look at that. Is this his actual obituary, though? So when did Samuel pass? 1919. Well, it is still Ohio. Well, apparently it's just a story. Okay. Where's his name? There it is. Widow of. Oh, apparently he was already gone in 1861. Was appointed guardian of George K. and Clara Foster. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't be. What do you mean there's a bond? 25,000 each case. Yeah. That's not the same people, though, is it? I don't think it is. Is it? Sarah. I mean, did they just spell it wrong on the paper? 1861. Samuel can't be a husband yet. Can he? No. No way. And his wife's name is Phoebe. No way. No way that's the same person. That would have made for an interesting story, that's for sure. Not the same. I already know what that's going to say. Let's try the 1850 to 18. No, there's no way. He would have just been 4 years old. Employed, improved, horses. Okay, so this is just. Ohio is one of the worst ones to keep. And I mean, I really shouldn't even smack down Ohio because, in all honesty, there are plenty of other places that are worse where I can't find anything at all. Those are usually the states on the West Coast. So, yeah. I don't see anything. Oh my goodness. Well, okay. And this can't be the same thing. There's no way. Well, 1854, 1856, Ohio seems to think it's the same one. Let's check out this other obituary. What's it say? I shouldn't say other obituary because I didn't think we even looked at the first one. No. His birth was not in the 1900s. I'm gonna keep yawning. Oh my God. Alright. Well, unfortunately, we're not gonna find what she's looking for. I'd love to, but it's not in the cards for this. So I'm gonna have to message her back, let her know that I did find, the memorial she was talking about. However, beyond that, there's nothing here. And an 18th century adoption paper. I mean, most times it wasn't even really adoption. It was literally just taking the kids and having them live with you. You didn't have to prove anything to have them live with you. What are they going to do about it? I mean, nowadays, if you want to enroll them in school, you practically have to give them your left, your firstborn, and then, your left leg. On top of all of your information. There's no way around that. And then they want you to verify the fact that you even live where you live. And sometimes even your license isn't good enough. And it's like, well then, why do I have it? It's like our state going into the real ID thing this year. Our real ID, our Pennsylvania driver's license are good enough for us to drive around and get on a plane before. And as of this year, no, now you need to prove that that ID is yours. What? So for giggles, I did save those, these ones. I made a new virtual cemetery so that way I can put them in there so I can research them later in case something comes across, and that way I don't lose them, because nothing's more frustrating than working on something and then you don't know where it went. And then you're trying to re-find it again, and you don't even remember how you did that. So I'm going to go ahead and end it, but I just wanted to go back, finish up that part of it. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow or not, I got to be honest with you. I guess it depends on a lot of different factors. I've had a few phone calls today, my car is not done. My stepson is in a crisis at the moment. It was my other phone call I had to deal with. And somebody's supposed to be calling me this evening to let me know how that went. I was honestly expecting it any minute, and I haven't gotten it yet, so I guess we'll see. But thank you for hanging out and, going over some stuff. Give me about 15 minutes. I'm going to go get some coffee, and then I'm going to turn on Persona 5, and then I'll start doing that. And we'll go from there.